Hello everyone, today I will be doing a report about copyright fair use and plagiarism. This is for an activity for the subject in M.I.L. What is a copyright? Copyright is the legal right granted to creators, allowing them to control the use and distribution of their original works. Copyright is a form of legal protection, and in the Philippines, it's granted under Republic Act No. 8293 to creators of original works of authorship. This includes dramatic, literary, artistic, musical, and other intellectual works. Copyright applies to both published and unpublished works. These are a set of rights granted to the creator. It allows the author to control how their work is copied, shared, or modified. It restricts others from redistributing or altering the content without permission. Works eligible for copyright protection. Also, copyright protects only original works of authorship which falls into these 7 categories. The first is literary works, which includes computer programs. The second, musical works, including accompanying lyrics. The third is dramatic works, along with any accompanying music. The fourth is choreographic works and pantomimes, dance choreography and mime performance. The fifth is visual arts, such as pictorial, graphic, and sculptural creations. The sixth is audiovisual works, includes motion pictures, and the seventh is sound recordings, such as music and spoken word content. Works that are not protected by copyright. The first one is ideas, facts, and concepts. Only the expression of an idea can be copyrighted, not the idea itself. The second is works in public domain. It includes expired copyrights, government publication, and works explicitly released without protection. The third one is government works. US federal government documents, laws, and court rulings and official reports are not copyrighted. The fourth is titles, names, and slogans. Short phrases, names, and slogans are protected by trademarks, not copyright. The fifth is procedures, methods, and systems. These fall under patent laws instead of copyright. The sixth one is unfixed works. Anything not recorded or written down, such as an improvised speech that isn't recorded, is not protected. How to avoid copyright issues? First is you need to create your own content. The second is use public domain or Creative Commons content. The third is get permission or buy a license. The fourth is follow fair use guidelines. And the fifth is give proper credit when it's required. What is public domain? Public domain refers to the creative works not protected by copyright, meaning they are free for anyone to use, share, or modify without permission. These works are public and can be adapted or distributed without restrictions. A work enters the public domain when the copyright expires after a set number of years depending on the copyright laws, and these laws may vary by country, or the work was never eligible for copyright, and if the creator waived their rights or donate their work for public use. Public domain includes classical literature, historical artworks, old films, and music, allowing them to be preserved, shared, and reimagined by new generations. Creative Commons. What is a Creative Commons? Creative Commons is a system that allows creators to share their work with the public under specific conditions, while still keeping their copyright. It provides free, legal tools that makes it easier to use and distribute creative works without needing to ask for direct permission. How Creative Commons work? The CC license let creators choose how the others can use their work. They help avoid copyright issues by clearly stating what is allowed and not allowed. CC content is still copyrighted, but the owner has given pre-approved permission for use. Examples of Creative Commons content is Wikipedia, Unsplash and Pixabay, Freesound and Competech. How is CC Direct different from public domain? Creative Commons. The creator still owns the copyright but allows specific use. While public domain, the work has no copyright, e.g. old books, classical music, and can be used freely. Fair use. Fair use is a legal principle that allows limited use of copyrighted materials without permission for purposes such as education, criticism, commentary, news reporting, research, and a parody. It depends on factors like the purpose, the nature of the work, the amount used, and its effects on the original work's value. Examples of fair use are education, criticism and commentary, news reporting, and/or parody. What qualifies for fair use copying? The qualification for fair use copying is the purpose of use, the nature of the work, the amount copied, and its effects on the original work's value. Examples include quoting a book in a review, using a short video clip in a critique, showing a part of an article for educational discussion, parodying a song with a comedic twist, and summarizing and quoting a speech in an academic paper. The four fair use guidelines. Number 1. The purpose and character of the use. Second, nature of the copyrighted work. Third, amount and substantiality used. Fourth, effect on the market value. Okay. Plagiarism, a definition. According to the University of Oxford, plagiarism defines as presenting work or ideas from another source as your own, with or without consent of the original author by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. And also, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, plagiarize in verb steal means steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as own's use. It uses another's production without crediting the source. And plagiarism, noun, the act of plagiarizing or the act of presenting someone else's work as your own. Examples of plagiarism. The first one is direct plagiarism, which means copying a text word for word from a source without using quotation marks or citing the source. The second one is paraphrasing plagiarism, which means restating someone else's ideas in your own words without a proper attribution. The third is patchwork plagiarism, combining ideas or phrases from multiple sources without proper citation, creating a new text that still isn't your own. The fourth is self-plagiarism, submitting your own previously published or submitted work as a new work without permission. The fifth is insufficient citation, failing to properly cite sources even if you are paraphrasing or using a quote. The consequences of plagiarism. Academic consequences. The consequences of an academic plagiarism is failing a course, expulsion, or an academic probation or suspension, and academic misconduct notation. In legal consequences, copyrighted infringement or plagiarism can violate copyright laws which protect original works. In the Philippines, copyright infringement, a criminal offense, can result in imprisonment ranging from 1 to 9 years and fines from 50,000 to 1,500,000 pesos, and it depends on the severity and the frequency of the offense. Monetary penalties. The author of the stolen work may sue the plagiarist and be awarded monetary compensation. How to avoid plagiarism. The first one is cite sources. Use a recognized citation style to give credit to the original owner. Number 2, paraphrase. Express the same ideas in your own words. Number 3, use quotation marks. You need to use quotation marks to indicate that you're not using someone else's words. Number 4, use plagiarism checkers. Use a software to check for duplicated content, keep track of sources, so take careful notes and keep track of sources as you research. Number 5, avoid self-plagiarism. Do not repeat what you've already stated in another work. Number 6 is don't plagiarize ideas. Avoid copying ideas that aren't your own. Number 6 is don't plagiarize ideas. Avoid copying ideas that aren't your own. Okay. Number 7, use AI responsibly. Use AI-assisted technologies to improve readability and language, but don't let it replace your original works. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something from this report video, and keep safe, y'all. Bye.